We go on Joel chapter 1, reading from verse 13 to 20. And we've just covered the destruction of the locusts, and it's been absolutely devastating. And what is our response to those times where God removes, He takes away, He puts us through a difficult time? How should we respond? Joel says in verse 13, "Gird yourselves with sackcloth and lament." Sackcloth and ashes, fasting, prayer is a big theme throughout the scriptures. So our response is to turn to the Lord humbly. He says, "O priests, wail, O ministers of the altar, come, spend the night in sackcloth, O ministers of my God. For the grain offering and the drink offering are withheld from the house of God. Consecrate a fast, proclaim a solemn assembly, gather the elders and all the inhabitants of the land to the house of the Lord your God, and cry out to the Lord." And so we must cry out to God. We must come humbly before Him. We must seek His face. We don't ever turn away from God or start to blame God in these situations. But we cry out to God. We share our heart with the Lord. Verse 16, "Has not food been cut off before our eyes, gladness and joy from the house of our God? The seeds shrivel under the clods, the storehouses are desolate, the barns are torn down, for the grain is dried up. How the beasts groan, the herds of cattle wander aimlessly, because there is no pasture for them, even the flocks of sheep suffer. To you, O Lord, I cry, for fire has devoured the pastures of the wilderness, and the flame has burned up all the trees of the field. Even the beasts of the field pant for you, for the water brooks are dried up, and the fire has devoured the pastures of the wilderness." And so a time is coming, a time has been when fire was brought down from heaven. We saw that through Elijah. It's going to come in Revelation. Ultimately, Peter talks about a fire that destroys the whole world. And so, unfortunately, when a nation turns away from God, like it has, devastation will come. Hard times will come. And so it's important that we gather and we seek the Lord for strength at these times, and that we humble ourselves and we cry out to Him. Amen.